Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith and this is Money Smart Kenya. Today on the channel I have a very good friend of mine. His name is Isaac Koech, and Isaac is really knowledgeable in the various investment options that are out there in the market. So I thought let me bring him over to the channel for him to answer some of the questions that are generally asked in terms of investments. He's going to tackle a particular area and shed more light on it. So if your question is not answered in this particular video, please do share your questions on the comment section below, and I will call him hopefully in the future for him to come and discuss the questions. So karibu sana Isaac, welcome to my channel.
Asante sana Faith, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so today what are you going to be teaching us about?
Today I'm going to touch about the unit trust. Tackle the assumptions people have about unit trust, and kindly, or rather probably advise people on which options to pick as far as unit trust is concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, and we look on the profiles of the individuals, the risk profile, of course. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for someone who's out there and they have no idea what a unit trust is, what would you tell them? What is it in the most simple terms?
Well, a unit trust is an investment vehicle where people pull resources together, rather contribute resources together, and in terms of cash, into one, and entrust a fund manager with the funds, who would in turn look for the best stocks in the market and invest the monies or the fund in order to get interest on the same.
So if we are a group of people and contribute money each and every month, let's say my chama with my friends, we collect money. You mentioned something like a fund manager.
Yeah.
My question would be, who is a fund manager? Is it a company? Is it a person? Where do we take that money? Who is a fund manager? Is it a company?
Well, a fund manager most probably is a company.
Okay.
That is given the mandate by the CMA, because the unit trusts fall under regulations that are governed by the CMA, because you can't just perform the various activities as pertains unit trust without regulations from the CMA. CMA is the Capital Markets Authority. Sorry for using abbreviations.
Okay. All right.
So yes, the fund manager probably most probably it's a company.
Okay.
In most instances, it's a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we're going to give the company the money, then they invest for us.
Yeah.
Right.
This is easy because individually, let's say for example, you'd want to buy stocks in the market or in the best performing companies in the market. You wouldn't do that using the let's say the small monies the unit trust ask as minimums, because together, pull resources together come in forms of I'd say let's say 10,000, 5,000, 20,000. You wouldn't walk into a company and buy stocks with that kind of money, but pulling resources together, you're able to come up with a huge fund that now informs your purchase for these bonds and bills and stocks and shares in these very companies I'm talking about.
Okay, so when we take the money to the fund manager, they will invest for us. I am aware that there are different categories under unit trust. So are you able to mention those to us? Yeah,
sure. Thank you for that question. Unit trust is as a whole has a number of breakdowns, so to speak. There's the money markets, there's the equity fund, and there's the balanced fund. The money markets primarily just purchases bonds and deposits, bank deposits, and the equity fund, all the monies that are contributed or put together through the equity fund goes to the stock markets.
Okay.
Yeah, and the balanced fund now combines both the money markets and the unit and the equity fund.
Okay, all right. So guys, I earlier on did a video on money markets. If you have not watched it, please kindly go and watch it, because this is one of the categories that Koech has mentioned. Okay.
The assumption is people think when they're investing in the unit trust, they invest in the unit trust itself. No, you invest in either of the three. Either the balanced fund, the equity fund, or the stock market.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're just to look at the categories individually,
Yeah.
so maybe just to give people an idea, not necessarily going intensely into each product, but basically if I wanted to know how does a balanced fund work, how does the equity work, how does the money market work, are you able to give us just a general idea of that?
Yeah. Basically, the balanced fund, like I told you, it combines both the money markets and the equity fund.
Okay.
So the performance of the two really informs how the balanced fund would function. Of course, it's like a contract. As a unit holder, there's a paperwork you have to do and transfer of funds, and then leave the rest to the fund manager. Yeah.
Okay, so if I've invested in the balanced fund, which you said is a combination of the equity and
the money
market, and equity is stocks, right?
Yeah.
So if stocks are performing so bad, that means that my balanced fund is going to be affected, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because the two, because if the balance fund depends on the stocks. Generally, if they go down, your money is sure. Your money is likely to be affected as well.
So if I get someone out there who's telling me, come and invest in this balanced fund, and they tell me that there's a guaranteed return every month, should I believe them?
No, there's not a guaranteed return on the same, because now these are performing in the very, very markets that we're talking about. If there are changes in the market, the investment is likely to be affected.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
And there's this perception that people have that when you're investing in money markets, you're also assured of your interest every other month.
Yeah.
According to me, I usually find it strange, because I think if you're saying we are looking at the market, no one can determine how the market is going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you as a professional, is it true that when I put my money in a money market, I am going to get that guaranteed interest? Is that true?
Well, the money markets earn interest on a daily basis.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, today it was at 11%.
Yeah.
And tomorrow it's at 9%.
Yeah.
Your interest will be calculated as per that day's performance.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if today it was 11, I won't tell you I'll give you tomorrow 11.
Okay.
When the market when the market maybe today at 10.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just needed a clarification on that. And when you're looking at unit trust, generally, the three categories, are you able to maybe rank them in terms of risk? What kind of person, are you able to rank them in terms of risk?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Or if you say you're a moderate, your risk profile falls under the moderate category, and by moderate is like your appetite for risk is not that high. The likely advice you'd get is to invest in the money market.
Okay.
Because but if your appetite is not likely to be affected by the changes in the market, then you're good to go. You could go for the equity fund or the balanced fund. And the higher the risk, the better the returns. So balanced fund and equity funds are likely to give you high returns, yes, but should there be any changes in the market, then be braced to face such as an investor. Yeah.
And I think that's just a general rule in life.
The higher the risk, the higher the returns.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So if you're not willing to take risk, there are some aspects kindly just avoid.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Coach, that was really informative.
Yeah,
so to close this, what would you tell that investor who is out there and they are interested in unit trusts?
Well, like as an investment, you don't have to wait for long to start. Unit trusts don't really ask for so much money as an investor. Make that move, make that step. Look out for the fund managers who have been given the go-ahead by the CMA to do this. And you're good to go. Start up. Small by small, you'll do the top-ups, you let your interest plow back, and before you know it, you'll have a bigger fund or you'll have a bigger portfolio. So yeah, don't wait until you get that big money. You just start small.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. So you've heard it from him. In case you have any questions and you need to contact Isaac, you can write to me. You can either send me a message in my. You can either email me. Email is written in my profile, or you can comment below, and I'll give you his contacts. He currently works in Nairobi. He'll be able to sort you out in case you have any questions. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and do keep it here for more content. Have a lovely week.